He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Just classic confidence at the box right now. You put your head on the pillow at night, you know you're on time. You get up, get dressed, drive to the ballpark, you expect to catch a couple barrels.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. So now to the plate, Justin Turner. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Seager leads off second with nobody out. To third, Zimmerman has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Will Smith.
Next to hit is Will Smith, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Stepping in now, Tony Gonsolin. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Runner goes for third. Pitch inside, the throw. Oh, and Zimmerman will apply the tag. He's out trying to steal third.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped him up. Bell is there for it. And that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 3. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Victor Robles, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Fouled off. Bouncer to the left side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Now batting.
So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Juan Soto to the plate now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. And now here is Jim Soto. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as we call on our team leaderboard, you can see he's up to 35 now on the year. Standing in now, Matt Kemp. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. The way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's a look over to first. And the runner back. Kemp aboard here at first with nobody out. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 1-1. Popped high in the air. Bell is calling for it. He's got it 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Mookie Betts. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
The first baseman.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Albert Pujols as he sends it on the ground to first. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Wander Suero, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Corey Seager will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard hit to first. Bell brings it in. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers out in front, 4-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The first
Good
baseman.
stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Josh Bell.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Josh Bell will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
The count 0-2.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. At the plate now is Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Now to bat, Donovan Casey. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Here's the first pitch.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2 out, nobody on. Throw over to Pujols at first will take care of him to end the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Turner, for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 3.
Justin Turner.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Running hard, he's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Now batting, catcher.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
In now, Will Smith. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He'll come home with it. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
At the plate, Tony Gonsolin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. This is in the air to left. Casey has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder.
Striding in is Jim Soto. Life time in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. First pitch of the AB now. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left
So
fielder.
2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder Matt Kemp. On a line, that's a base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. So another run is across to score on the base hit. And with that, we take a look at the league leaders in runs scored so far. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category. And, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. At the plate now, Gavin Lux. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Very weakly on the ground.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
That's ball 2.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Garcia gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Back in standing. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Number 88 will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the stretch, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, number 3, lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And Lux is under it to make the catch and retire the side. 1 left for Washington. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Dakota Backus comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Dakota Backus.
7th inning ready to roll. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mookie Betts. First delivery to him. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 196 for his career as this lead swells to 7-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Stepping in now, Albert Pujols.
The first baseman.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Here's Corey Seager. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw to third.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Ryan Harper enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box now, Will Smith, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw will get him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Next to hit, Tony Gonsolin. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. He's set, and the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Next, it'll be Jim Soto, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Soto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Victor Robles.
The center fielder,
Victor. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kemp arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Juan Soto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher stuff.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And he misses there. 1-2.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. So here is Matt Kemp. Singled home run in his last time
the
up.
left fielder, Matt Kemp.
First pitch of the AB now.
Ball, that's low.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Casey comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second base.
Digging in next, Gavin Lux. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Knee high. He barehands it. He beat it out. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Boy, that's what Wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now a spin and a throw back to second and a dive, but he's back in there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 2 runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Number 197 in his career as they just continue to pour it on here.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The first baseman, number 55, Albert Pujols.
To the plate now, Albert Pujols sent out to straightaway center field. Robles waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Into the box, Justin Turner. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Seager stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a looper to left. Number 3 onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz.
Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kemp is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The left fielder,
so you've got to figure
31.
He's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. And now in the box, Donovan Casey. He bounced out last time up. First delivery to him.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Grounder down the line at third. Gloved by Turner. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. So now to the plate, Luis Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They trail in this one 11-0. Now it'll be Will Smith. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Will Smith.
From the stretch. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the ninth. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The pitcher, number 26, Tony Gonsolin.
Stepping in now, Tony Gonsolin. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Paulo Espino will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Carter Kieboom will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping in once again is Jim Soto, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and a strike to count. A throw behind the runner at second. A dive, but he's back. Smith leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this will be fouled away. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Digging in will be Matt Kemp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate now, Gavin Lux runs up and gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Number 3 is there, and the side is retired. Run on 2 hits here for L.A. Now into the box, Ryan Zimmerman starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in
Now
this one.
batting,
And this
second
guy's been
baseman,
victimized 3 times
Carter.
already today. He and this
Keeper.
lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Carter Kieboom digs in now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 10 home runs, and he's driven in 24. Strike two.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 3.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, number 3. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for